What's up, y'all? It's your boy D. I'm here with my man T and my big dog Drew, and this is Saturday Morning Traffic, the greatest podcast, not the latest podcast. Now, we might be missing the action. Things done changed. I got my hair braided, you know what I'm saying? I done got lined up, you know what I'm saying? Tony over there with the jersey, the microphone, you know what I'm saying? That good picture in the back, Drew over there cooling, booling, swatting and spooning, doing all that great stuff. But, yeah, man, we're going to touch on a whole bunch of topics, We're gonna switch it up. We ain't going to really tell y'all what we're going to talk about. We'll just let y'all know when we start talking about it. Yitty.
Yeah, let's get into it. All right, first segment up. This just got released as the writers voted for the top small forwards of all time.
What writers?
What's that?
Who are these people?
Just random, I think NBA writers. That's what it came out to.
So basically, all the kids that got bullied.
No, those are all the kids that got cut. That's what it was.
Bullied. Yeah, they got bullied.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go from 10 to 1. They have James Worthy at 10, Kawhi Leonard at 9, Rick Barry at 8, Scottie Pippen at 7, John Havlicek at 6, Elgin Baylor at 5, Dr. J at 4, KD at 3, Larry Bird at 2, and LeBron as the best small forward of all time. Now, I know D already. I saw his body language. I saw his reaction. All right, let's see what you got. What do you think about this list? Yeah. What do you think about the list first? And second, who should go up, who should go down, or is someone out of the top 10 that should be in the top 10?
I could tell, most of this list is compiled based on numbers. A good chunk of it is based on, history, because if you look at it, why is Rick Barry on here? Why on earth is Rick Barry on here?
Well,
I know. I don't care. I know what you're about to say, but I don't matter how good it sounds. I don't care. Why is he on this list? You easily could have. Because wait a minute. George Gervin and Kevin Durant played the same position, correct?
Everybody plays the same position.
No, I'm saying Rick Barry and George Gervin. Kevin Durant and George Gervin played the same position, right?
Yeah, this is the best small forwards of all time. They list.
Oh my God, Tony, you're missing the point. I'm asking you, did George Gervin and Kevin Durant, were they both small forwards is what I'm asking?
Yes.
Okay, then. So you could take out Rick Barry and replace him with George Gervin. There's no reason why he should be on this list. Kawhi Leonard, I get it, but really he's only on this list because of prominence. He's just now coming to prominence. He's really only been recognized from that when he won, he won the finals MVP and he won in Toronto against the Wounded Warriors. So for one, I don't necessarily feel like he needs to be on this list because he does things at a superstar level, but he's a mercenary more than he's a superstar.
So for all the fans out there, okay, he did for his career average 23, 6 and 5. All right, shot 44% from the field.
Okay, that's
fine. But 2 years he averaged over 30, 5 and 7. 1 year in 1966, he averaged 35, 9 and 4.
But what I'm talking about is
I'm just saying the stats wise.
Okay, I'm not talking about stats. I'm talking about prominence. They came out the gate balling. Bron came out the gate balling. Larry Bird came out the gate balling. Kevin Durant came out the gate balling. Julius Erving came out the gate balling. Elgin Baylor came out the gate balling. John
Havlicek,
whatever you pronounce that. I don't know if he came out the gate balling. I really can't speak too much on him. Scottie Pippen came out the gate balling. Rick Barry, he was bald by the time his career ended. I don't know much about him. Kawhi Leonard he wasn't really doing too much until he got that finals MVP, and that's when he started getting put on the map, and then slowly but surely he came to prominence. James Worthy came out the gate balling. So
he's the number 1 overall pick.
Okay, that's fine.
Played with Jordan.
I don't care if you're the number 1 overall pick. That does not mean you're great. That does not equal greatness.
See, what's his name? Not the Wizards pick. Kwame Brown.
Oh, trash.
Bush Parker.
Hey, Anthony Bennett.
Oh, bro. Greg Oden.
See, but hold on, wait.
Whoa.
Stop.
No.
Tony, don't do that. Bro, don't do that because
I'm going to do it.
No, you're doing
You're
no,
cat,
because
bro.
you did the same thing to Lonzo Ball, and if you look at his stats right now, he's balling.
Yeah, because everybody leaves him open. Of course, you're gonna see. That's the debate I had with somebody. They debated. No, hold on. They debated how Lonzo Ball has better shooting percentage than what's his name from Atlanta, Trae Young. I was like, first of all, Trae Young is getting double and triple teamed.
Oh my God, you're missing the point of what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
No, you don't, because basically
what
you're saying is you ordered a pizza and you mad at the pizza delivery dude for coming to your door and giving you your pizza. Like you think Lonzo Ball is trash, but you at the same time you like, well, damn. I mean, you giving him excuses to say why he's not balling out by comparing him to somebody else.
No, that's what someone else compared.
That's okay, but that's not fair. But
that's them. That's them.
Okay, but beside the point. What I'm saying is there's at least three or four small forwards that do not belong on this list.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
3. Well, I say 3. I say about 2. I say 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
I say Rick Barry and Kawhi Leonard.
Rick Barry and Kawhi Leonard are 2.
James Worthy should be a lot higher. I think
John Havlicek. I don't think he should be on this list. There's no need for 2 subs.
John Havlicek was a beast back in the day, bro.
Okay, back in the day, we're not talking. We're talking about all time, not just back in the day. We're talking all time.
I know.
He doesn't belong on this list.
I think he has like 7 titles too.
Well, I mean,
okay,
yeah, because he played in Titletown. Like, come on, bro.
No, he played. No. So he played for I believe the Jazz. Before they got Carmelo and John Stockton. We won't even go over Carmelo.
Okay, Tony, I got a question for you.
And he played for the Hawks too. Remember, not just
Bill. Bill Russell was a center, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you're putting him on the greatest of all time as far as centers are concerned because he was a great center.
I don't.
Hold on. Let me finish, bro. You putting him on the list because he's great, or you putting him on the list because he got more rings than anybody else?
John Havlicek won without what to say? Fucking who you said? Bill Russell. Yeah, he won titles without Bill Russell. But Bill Russell was the coach.
I'm not talking about whether they won titles together. I'm talking about how this list is placed.
I think it's a mixture of both. It has to be a mixture of both.
It's not a mixture of both. It's more than the other because everybody on this list is either a part of the title team or they won a ring together. Just about everybody. I don't know about Rick Barry or whether he won a title with the Warriors or not, but just about everybody on this list has a ring. And it's like who has more rings and who doesn't. Because if in reality, Scotty should be LeBron. It should go LeBron
number 1.
LeBron should be number 1. Scotty should be. Kevin Durant should be number 2. Larry Bird should be number 3. Wait, let me finish. Because you cut me off for it. Hold on. It should be LeBron number 1. It should be Scotty number 2. It should be Kevin Durant number 3. And then you can shuffle it out however you want to. Kawhi should not be on this list, bro, because the thing about Kawhi is he's exempt from all the ridicule, but he can do whatever he wants. He's just like Rajon Rondo, bro. He's a glorified mercenary. That's it. It's the truth, bro, and nobody wants to face the facts and call it what it is because I know for a fact, bro. I get Bleacher Reports every day. The LA Clippers are going crazy right now.
What did Scottie Pippen do without Jordan?
Okay, and what do they say about Jordan? But I don't even want to have this Jordan conversation, bro.
No. I'm just asking you. I do think Scottie Pippen is. I would put him 5th. But we can't also disregard what Elgin Baylor did. Elgin Baylor was Jordan before Jordan came. That was Jerry West and Elgin Baylor played together. Elgin Baylor put up.
How many finals did Jerry West go to?
You said Elgin Baylor.
They went to about 9 finals.
How many times did he win?
Huh?
1.
I rest my case.
No, but then you're just saying about championships, but it's both. They lost to those Celtics teams every year.
But listen though, what I'm saying is you can't allow how many rings you have to completely dominate the conversation of where you sit on the list. That's what I'm saying. Because that's not that. It's not even about being fair to everybody else on the list. it just diminishes you as a player, because you could just be a fucking role player on the team. If me, you, and Drew were all on the same team, and you're the point guard, Drew's the center, and I'm the small forward, and I'm doing 90% of the work, and you guys are just kind of like, shuffling your way through the game. And when it comes down to postseason, I'm the one that you guys are going to depend on, or you're the guy that we're going to depend on. Whoever, it's interchangeable.
Give me a debate on this. Why Kevin Durant is above Larry Bird? I give you LeBron as the number one. I understand that.
Because if you put Kevin Durant on the same team that Larry Bird was on, you're going to get more championships. And that's not up for debate.
So we're asking, no. Okay. So
it's not up for debate.
Larry Bird played 13 seasons.
That's fantastic.
He was Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
And he was a 12-time All-Star, even while he was injured. And he's the only non-center to win 3 straight MVPs. LeBron hasn't done that. KD, Dr. J. Like,
and this is you going right back to accolades, bro. It's not about accolades.
You just went about championships. Larry Bird has more championships than KD.
Okay, but it's about who's the better player. Hold on, I'll let Drew go. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying championships are the goal. I mean, MVP, we went over that before. That's a political award.
Okay, like, but what I'm saying is this is not allowing the fact that you have more championships than the other player, that dominates the conversation, and it diminishes who's the better player. That's what I'm saying. Because if you take Larry Bird and you put him on the Warriors with Klay Thompson and Curry, he's gonna do his stuff. But do you think he's gonna get 2 back-to-back Finals MVPs? Versus if you put KD on the 1980s.
This is going back to what we talked about. If they were shooting more threes now, like they do now, but that's way more. Like, of course.
And that's what I'm saying. KD's gonna give you more championships. He's gonna give you more championships than Larry
He has
Bird,
to hop on
that team.
Look, he couldn't win. He had the squad to win in Oklahoma City. Yes or no? Did he have the squad to do it? Yes or no?
He had an underdeveloped.
No. It's yes or no.
No, he didn't. No.
You're telling me James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and Serge Ibaka is not enough when you went to the finals?
No, it's not.
They were young. Hey, Tony, they were young.
I know they were young.
You know why?
I know they were young.
You know why they couldn't win? Because they didn't have a leader. For one, they didn't have a leader, and the supposed leader was supposed to be Russell Westbrook, and he was a shooting guard playing point guard.
That's
so his career was doomed from the start.
I'm glad you brought that up. When you talk a leader, Larry Bird was always that leader from day one.
Okay, that's fine.
LeBron is, right? Larry Bird is. Kevin Durant is not.
Okay, and that's okay because that's okay.
Yes.
Because I can guarantee you on that team, he's a system player, so he's going to be forced to be the leader. He doesn't have a choice. There's no team that Kevin Durant has been on where he's been forced to be a leader. He's done nothing but be a system player his whole career. He's never been forced to be a leader.
Because if I look at the list that I'm looking right now, at number 10, James Worthy was the third option. Okay? Scottie Pippen was the second option. John Havlicek was the one option, but earlier in his career, he was the second option. Elgin Baylor was also the second option because Jerry West ran everything. He was the man, right? But they both averaged 30. Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. Dr. J, obviously, was the man. KD on every single team was the man. I don't give a fuck what these people in the Bay Area say about Steph Curry.
Yeah, you're a part of that,
Steph Curry. It was Steph Curry's team, but we already know who the best player was. All right, Larry Bird, day one. They talked about another reason why I put Larry and Magic as high as I do is because they saved the NBA. Like that.
But that has nothing to do with being.
No, listen. There wouldn't be a KD or a Luka or any of these stars without Larry, okay? Seeing that type of game. So you have to pay tribute to the players that came before you as well. But I'll give you LeBron. But what I'm saying, half of this is 2, 3. That's what they're role because James Worthy, You had Magic and Kareem. Okay, you're the third option. Okay.
Tony, how old is Luka? Look it up. How old is Luka?
He just turned 21.
Okay, so subtract 21 from 2021. That's 2000.
Dude, there's something called what we're on YouTube.
Larry Bird was popping from like 1970 to 1986.
No, he wasn't. Do you understand? He is one of the only players to win Rookie of the Year, MVP, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year.
That's fine, but you have to understand.
So that's very important for the NBA game and culture, so they understand his value. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, they understand his value, but look how they treat the accolades now, is what I'm saying. You're not understanding that the game has changed. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
No, it has changed. I understand that.
Okay, that's what I'm trying, and that's the focal
But what
point
I'm saying
that's
is
the focal point of me saying what I'm saying, because if you look at it, it was way harder to win a fucking MVP in 1986 versus how it is now.
Especially in the East. Let's remember that.
East, West, it doesn't matter. If you're a great player,
it was the Celtics, but the Pistons were coming. But the Celtics always had their number. Then the Pistons overthrown the Celtics, right? But then the Bulls were coming, right? And then the Bulls finally got over the Pistons.
After Jordan was trash for 8 years.
Late 80s to all the way to the 90s, it was all Eastern Conference running titles between the Celtics, Pistons, and of course the Bulls, right? So it's just like that was one of a tougher conference to get out of, and that's why I think Magic and Kareem and James were able to get to as many titles as they to finals as they were able to. Because remember, they did lose to the Bulls and the Pistons also during that stretch.
That team was like extremely stacked too. Like
Who
they
the
call them
fuck?
Showtime Lakers for a reason. Like
Yeah, of course.
You talking about the Showtime Lakers?
Yeah, you had Magic, Kareem, James Worthy, Cooper, the white dude with the glasses. Yeah,
and this always goes back to the man that's number one on this list.
Ooh, team hopping? Oh yeah.
You talk shit about LeBron James going over to Miami or doing whatever he's doing. But
I didn't blame him after that letter came out.
Hold on. Like I said in the last episode, the same shit y'all talk shit about him for is the same shit that y'all champion other players for. It's literally illogical. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got his ring with Milwaukee, then proceeded to get 5 more with the LA Lakers.
The Lakers traded for him.
But you're not gonna talk about how the man had a stacked deck for all 5 years. Oh, but
he was the best player in the league.
He's the greatest. Okay. I'm gonna give you another example.
Except for the last 2 championships, Magic was the best player, I believe, on that team.
But
that's interchangeable. That part is up for debate. I'm talking facts, not what's up for debate. But then, like I said, the man is trash for a whole. I ain't gonna say trash.
Damn, you can say trash about.
Let me finish. I'm not gonna say trash. He's barely making it for 8 years. He's getting his accolades versus like getting, the end all be all, which is obviously an NBA championship, no matter what the circumstances is. Okay. Then you come to a team that is flowing and moving and working how it's supposed to be working. So for you to get 5 after you got 1 by yourself is different. So I could understand that. But for you to sit up here and bash somebody for having help when the whole sport is a team sport, that doesn't make sense.
When have I bashed LeBron? When did I bash LeBron? I said he's number 1. He's above Larry. How is that bashing him? Like
maybe not this show, but prior shows.
I didn't want to say it.
But we're talking about this show. We're talking about this one.
Tony, you see that? Tony, you see that picture in the background. You see that picture in the background.
My thing is, Scotty should be hired.
He should. He should
take John Havlicek's spot.
Havlicek shouldn't be on the list. If he is, he should be 10.
You just talked about winning championships, and now you're going to disregard what he's won.
Didn't he play on a stack team as well?
John Havlicek in the 60s?
Bro, who has footage from the 60s of basketball?
No, he played for the Celtics.
With Tiny Archibald or Bob Cousy?
Yeah. No, that was after they left.
Which
And Bill
one?
Russell became a coach.
They weren't on the same team.
I think for a little bit, but that was towards the end of Bob Cousy's in their career. And that's when he just got in. And then for a time they started losing. And that's when they drafted John Havlicek.
I want to see his route. What year did he win?
Let me go back to John Havlicek right here. So he got 77 is when he's wait. 62.
62. Celtics 62.
Yeah. So he was on those teams up until the 77. But he averaged almost 21 a game. So I get what you're saying, but those championships, I mean, they mean something too. Not as much as they do now because the talent's way higher.
Don Nelson. What do you mean, bro?
I think when you look at this list, it's more so like
Rick Barry and Kawhi should not be on here. I think Iceman Gervin should be on here.
That dude, he's got a terrible free throw shot. He wore a hairpiece. His name is Rick. I don't trust nobody named Rick.
So why? All right, here's my question. Why would you put Kawhi Leonard above James Worthy?
Who did that? Oh yeah, the list. You right. I don't know why. I don't understand why he's on the list in the first place, man. Kawhi, bro, I don't like Kawhi Leonard because I don't understand it, like the way they treat him.
Hold up, I gotta speak to that because the same rationale you have about LeBron and the rules not applying, basically doing the defensive LeBron from Jordan fans and the inaccuracies and rules. You could argue that Kawhi was a hybrid mixture in his approach to, being on different teams between LeBron and point guard Celtics 08. What's his name?
Rondo.
You could argue that because I feel like LeBron.
I would say more Scottie Pippen would be that.
No, he had more sense of loyalty. Thus him going back to Cleveland because it's like I can't leave them like that. Even though I jump ship to Miami, and then you think about him going to LA, he's really trying to cement himself and build something and not hopping around.
I don't mind him going to Miami. I'm like, shit, it's South Beach. Who else is going to Miami?
I don't think it was about that because the rumor is, and I don't know how true this is, they had a conversation at the USA game about them all going to the same thing. And what a lot of people don't know is before everybody else signed, we're watching the decision. He signed with Miami months ago. It just never got announced.
Yeah.
From what I've heard and what I've read, I don't know how true that is. But from that, Chris Bosh came, then D-Wade came, and a lot of people don't understand is like everybody wants to say these super teams are fantastic. They just automatically work. It takes time, you know, and that can funnel into the Brooklyn Nets. Like everybody just thinks the rest in KD postseason comes. Like it's different. Postseason, everybody knows and this is like basic basketball information. Postseason is based on defense. It's possession by possession. So if your defense does not come correct, you're basically playing until they figure you out. Because all it takes is 1 or 2 games. You're playing the same person for 7 games if it goes that far. And it only really takes 2 or 3 games to figure somebody out. You've been playing this dude off and on the whole season, and you got to think about it. Like some of these players, like a lot of it is not like talent or finesse. Some of it is just experience, bro. Like I used to watch Rasheed Wallace play, and I'm just like, I can't really see the talent. But when I see this dude in the post, it's like, oh, this dude, he's got experience. He knows what he's doing in the post. It might not make sense to me, but he knows what he's doing. And I feel like that's a lot of what it is. But as far as this list is concerned, like I said, I don't feel like Kawhi.
Let me give you a name, and let me know if you think they should be on this list.
Harrison Barnes,
Dominique Wilkins. He had a stretch, 9-time All-Star, scoring champ, 7-time All-NBA. And he had a stretch from 95, 96, all the way to
Dirk's a power
Six,
forward,
7
right?
years, good 7 years, where he averaged over 28.
Is Dirk a power forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
But see, and that's my problem. No, stop there. That's my problem because I'm sure several of these players, we know LeBron for sure, play out of position. I even looked up. I think it was who did I just look up? And they had him as shooting guard. I thought it was George Gervin. But that's my thing. It's like if they play multiple positions, we're just
you Xing them out of the picture.
Exactly.
And that's my thing. Like I would never, ever.
Oh, that's another player who plays the 3, Carmelo Anthony.
Why is he not where fucking Kawhi Leonard is, bro?
He played a 3, but he also played the 4. So that's a question. He played the 3 and the 4. LeBron played the 3 and the 4 most of his careers, but they don't list Melo there, and they always win at each other.
I think their mindset making this list was what position do they dominate at? Now that I'm kind of
Melo with the Nuggets.
Bro, Carmelo Anthony was my favorite player. I remember when they had 2K11, when you could pick a NBA player and you could just like do my player. I put Carmelo Anthony on the Lakers and won 4 rings in a row, bro.
But yeah, like I agree with half the list. What do you guys think? You agree with half?
What 1 through 5?
It doesn't matter. Who do you agree with? Just name out the names that you actually agree with who should be in the top 10.
LeBron, Larry, Kevin Durant ain't done enough for me yet.
Not to be that high.
Yeah.
I still
not to be top 10.
You don't think he's a top 10 small forward, even though he's
all time? I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel like I can. Definitely not no 3.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's too high.
Scotty should be at least 3 spots higher.
Scotty should be where Kevin Durant is.
I have no problems with that.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because even when Jordan was doing his baseball thing, like he was the guy and he was an MVP candidate when Jordan and they went to the second round. Should have beat the Knicks to go to the
I think Irvin, Worthy, and Baylor should all be next to each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially Baylor and Irving. Yeah. Because I feel like their era, like they play in the same era and whatnot.
They all coincide.
Yeah.
And then just send Rick Barry to the old folks home and tell Kawhi
Baylor.
I didn't know he was averaging almost like 30 a game.
He averaged like 13 rebounds a game for his career. Like, that's crazy. No, James Worthy.
He need to be higher.
Dr. J, Larry Bird. They all played in the same era. Elgin Baylor and Jerry West obviously played with those.
Hold up. Earl Monroe. What position he played? Black Jesus at least 6.
I know your favorite player they're listing as a small forward is Adrian Dantley.
That boy ball, bro.
But why? I think because of the injuries, Grant Hill's not on here. What do you think, Drew?
Grant Hill I don't think he was ever a super successful NBA player, like as far as like a totality of his NBA career. Like what was the highlight was him winning co-rookie of the year with Jason Kidd. That was the highlight of his NBA career.
What about T-Mac? They're listing Tracy McGrady as a small forward here.
He's a 2 guard. No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's kind of weird. But that's like going to your point, a combo 2-3, just like LeBron and.
Right.
You would have to do a separate list for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be a separate list for that.
And I think